video. Zomo tí mo ti go show me pé sójà ni Zomo. Mo ko ga ko lọ́nà fún mi jọ cuz ó dúró sọ́nà. And this ni mo ṣe bínú sí Zomo ni pé òun ló bá lọ ra àwọn ọtí yẹn tí mo dé máa ṣọ́ fún wọn máa ṣẹ́jú sí wọn ìjọ ó máa jẹ́ kí ọkọ mi yọ ìjọ ṣe practice mi. So ó ní wá bí pé Zomo dé bó ṣe ń lọ. Ó dẹ̀ tún wá lọ fún lọ́tí mu. That was what happened. And that video, most àdúrà ti phone because me ò need it. And this Damola guy, who message of Fabi, just because he wants money. Just because he wants money. Just because he wants money. That's Damola guy. Alone you call him a bad job for because like even not for anything. Yeah, that one has known my husband since like 10 years ago. Just because of what, just because of my family I was going to give him money. Oh, I said the video yesterday. Why did you send the video yesterday? Because what's go come there? That we don't understand. Don't think Bawulo or boy. Or if you do Bawulo, or if Bawulo or boy, who send the all video here, who send yesterday. Because he knows that tomato must send yesterday. Because there's nothing in that video. You understand? More to show the video. Because more was the video. Recording on my phone. So say hi, I want to record it by look at that same phone. I just say my phone 13. So the man said because see economic boy, I could see how coming in Guinea. Oh, what's sending keke? Why do we should send everything just because we go? But there's no problem. It is fine. It's very, very fine. No problem. Oh, just leave your before being. Let's do whatever I want to do. They may say they will do me. Will do me. You don't break me because I know him very well. I was like, oh my God, for killing me, and I don't even want it. I swear to God. But what's the problem, Sha?
I'm going to be repeating this particular voice then when analysis, but I need to play the other ones because me one babe, what shall she hearing me think? Because they unlock what and why she's trying to gaslight, try to make me see reason from my own angle. She's also trying to like playing I don't care. Let him go and do whatever he wants to do. Because in between, I keep insisting I am seeking justice for Mohbad 100%. If you're not the one who gets who did, but all I know is nothing is going to stop me. So I'm going to be playing the other one. This one is 1 minute 53 seconds. Then I play the one which is about 14 minutes or thereabouts.
Like, so Baba, just let him be. So just let him be. He has done so many worst things. I'm not going to lie to you. He has said different kind of things. Please just let him be because I don't want him to start feeling like, oh, if I knew you're going to text me, I swear to God, I will never allow you to do that. This guy has said so many things. This guy has said how is that possible? My husband have never had a physical fight in my life. We have never had a physical fight in my entire life. My husband is a very sweet person. Although we have our differences, we argue. You know, he has never raised his hand. He answered that me, how many strengths do I have? How does that sound? Don't worry, these people, like, you know what? It's not even about me now. They sport the memory of my husband with different things coming out from their mouth. And imagine giving them that and even after the Prado guy said that we did not have a physical fight on our way home. We only had like alcohol. Like so one. How people you see fix physical fights. If it's not done, man, no. I mean, it's a day late. Even when we got to the other day, I just went to my baby's room to sleep. He was out there with his friends. They were just talking. I told the arrow gone. He came to me and he begged me, why would you fight blind boy? Why would you fight boy to my shame? Why? But if this you need to see every death that your Fabi has said. You need to see. That man has done a lot. I swear to God.
Okay.
I swear.
So, let me now go to this one. This is where you need to pay serious attention. See, you know, so I'm going to around on me. Some of these things are not correlating. Because I was expecting to hear something more direct and confessional, and probably where she would be needing human rights protection and all of that, in spite of the justice we're pursuing. So listen up, let's listen. Let's say, Kabo.
This boss, I don't even understand.
Don't forget you need to listen to this part. I'll be taking our me to key. So and then I'll go into the chat. Because immediately what I come on, we want no voice here, put no chat and over. So I'll go back to the chat and read it out for you as well. But please let's power tap before I play. Let's take this to 70,000 or thereabout. And I get power tap, let's go to the musical break. So let's go on a musical break and then we'll come back. So it's not this social media stuff that we're doing. The only thing I have made it a point of note that I will put through this. I've said it severally. The Bashan soy. American embassy $1. I have never written anything for grants. I want a grant for social thing or what on vote for our NGOs. Apply. That's on a fine sort. So I will give it our no account NGO. I'm gonna every money program me. Well, what we want to do is to start going to secondary schools to preach human rights at the third way, at the bronchial. Then we'll put it in our account. But we'll take money from there. So I said I'm not going to go that route yet. I'm not going to be more popular and more human rights because I'm not an activist. So I said I need to put through and people should attest the fact that when I stand on something, I stand genuinely. And that is why so to ba Camila abi to ni mi lara lora be agberaga abi mo ju sub ko ye ki rin gbogbo orin ti mo rin, but I still trust on some honest Nigerians that will understand. People like me, I pay respect.
You are nothing but a trash.
I'm trying to build my human rights stuff. I'm like, go and play with your friend.
What I want to
I go and meet them in the room. Did they ask you not to enter? That is busy now, okay? So gradually, everybody will continue to understand. You will know who truly I am. And then if tomorrow, if I'm going to continue, which I'm going to continue by the special grace of God, you will now realize that naturally I'll get my grants in different institutions. Then I'll be able to expand and affect people. But not able to live in Korea. You will all remember, if there is any activist that will stand by anything, that will not be scared to even speak anywhere. When you put my little activist, he was willing to stand in the masses, relate with them. To buy the pay, I want to sorrow, don't baby panel, to buy a area itani. She might if I do something, sorrow. So, I'll be celebrity, those stand within the public. I lost slum. I lost stand with them. They will ask you questions. People cannot understand you immediately at the same time. The only people I would love to ignore are those people that ask questions with disrespect or with, ulterior motive. People that are trying to see you as a competition. But any other thing, I am saying, I will respond and mix with people because I am representing the people. I want to stand by the masses. I will never turn my back on the masses. But all these things, it comes with sacrifice. So if you don't understand, my own sacrifice, only limited sacrifice here, that's why you could see that they are accusing, abusing, blackmailing here and there, baseless. Now, if you donate to an NGO, it doesn't mean your FAB is begging for money or is taking money to do nonsense. But people, it will take time before their orientation gets to that level. So that is part of the sacrifice. So I'm going to be going to the other part. This is where I want to pay attention to Umi's response in this particular one. Part of it might be correct, part of it might be truth, but let's listen to them holistically. Then I'll open the panel session and then we'll discuss it. Okay?
Let's let this guy be. Since you're not be your man, let him just do whatever I want to do. That's why I should not message him. Message him like this. Stop making him feel like maybe I have something I'm hiding or something. No.
Repeatedly mentioning my name is reverse psychology. Any other person who is not strong, you will fall for it that this person, I think, she will tell you she doesn't know me, but the way she mentioning your name, Sarah, is like, so part of the experience, so listen up.
I just heard it from Sukomi that you know him or something. That was why I sent you a voice chat yesterday. So you knew somebody like this and is out there.
Can you say yesterday? That means the day before. Banji and about me sorrow. Once he just sorrow by. So Banji reaching out to me. But other side, she said she's disappointed that the Banji reached out to me after I've made a point. Next time, I'm 100% for justice for Mohbad. So it's quite funny. Go on.
Like bullying me and Liam. So that was why, not because if I knew I would get text me, I wouldn't even allow it. I don't like it. Because now I start feeling like, maybe I'm trying to, like, I'm being scared or something. Let's keep doing this thing. Like, the only thing I just know for you is that if whatever he's doing it on a good faith. Even if he didn't rip it, his kids will rip it. Because every damn thing that he has done today, definitely, I feel long because he didn't do any, when he wanted to, do you know what happened? The first live video that this guy did was arrest Wunmi now. That was how I got to know him. Like, that was how I got to know him. I really did not even know him like that. The first interview he did was arrest Wunmi now. What did I do to you? Why would you just come to me to just act like that? And, like, as an educated person, just because a lot of people has been taking chances online, and she was like, oh, this girl. That was the first interview, that first live video that he did on Instagram. That was I got to search him. And no, sir, he has even blocked me. I don't even know him. Because I barely watch all those show movie. That was how I got to know him. So that's like, he has even attacked me even before, before getting really involved in this case. And so what do I want to do? I should go and meet him. Why? When all you do is to attack, and you have your own kids too. So he's talking about Kilomankwe. What is it called? Like, she be Omo Yoruba gongon on Yomi Fabi, Yomi Fabi is Omo Yoruba now. Somebody, I did this live video even before Liam clocked a year old. One of the Mohbad supporters said, you
can hear where she said, what is the, I asked that, what does she mean by saying, Ikuto Yaki Liam Kuni Mohbad Igbaku, and that why did she throw substance into the grave?
What does she mean?
When I asked the question, and she was replying, please, we're still at 93,000, let's take it to 100,000 plus. And we're almost about 400 people here. And I don't know how many people on the FYP. I thought those were window. Maybe I thought she was by getting only was being. But you are free to come in. It's way. Because after the whole stuff, a lot of people realize that Osinto don't really have anything to slug about. Anybody can do whatever they want to do in the cause of justice for Mohbad. But I be anyone could be wa. Emma to bar iti shady. Though it's the order of the presidency. See when we the Abuja Leni and every other president it doesn't pay. It's because the president took it upon himself after we gave that very crucial intel report. And it's because it's our truth. Animal Nigeria and the DSS had to be me. Because they want me to corroborate it before the police will take action. Even the detectives would have come in and stuff. But whatever the case may be, I've written my statement. I've written statements in Panti from the beginning. I wrote statements when I got to Lagos State Commissioner of Police Office, and I wrote statements in Zone 2. And again, I wrote additional statements about a transfer case in Pada, Sipanti, when Damola was saying, understand? When Damola was saying that we want to delete the homicide evidence, okay, this person said, City Boy said, unblock every block person, Yomi. You are a people's mind. I love to unblock, but people should understand that it's not always my intention to block anybody. But when you come to my community like this, respect must be there for the followers. So if I allow people to be flying with vulgar languages that would affect my own minute community on social media, it's because I'm encouraging, stuff. So blocking people is not what I really want to do, but people should understand that if they're out of control, the right thing is to keep them out of space, because this community, some children, people, teenagers are seeing, and I don't want them to be seeing some languages. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to be saying some vulgar languages. Some people just think like, he's a celebrity, let's use comment section to destroy him. So I don't know how to use muting then. I mean, I'm blocking straight in here. In Kotel, if he your does not like us or he dislike us or is disrespectful, no. Me reporting. Me report account in here. I don't have a fake account in my life. I have never used it in my life. I have never created one in my life. So a lot of people don't know. So it's easy for me to say, I don't want to see, let me just go, because I can't run my life trying to be looking for people should like me. Like, I want to like me, so that's just it. So let me play it. So all the questions I asked, Timo Biri, hold down Google back on voice note, effect boy saying, it's a burial ground, because also no burial ground. I asked that, kilo mean by Ikoto Yaki Mohbad, come and listen to our explanation here, and let's just look at it together. Though we are closer to justice for Mohbad, whatever role she has played, follow my brother, everything is coming to fall very shortly. Because see two ways about it. Justice for Mohbad is coming, because these detectives, they need to first and foremost study the entire case file, and then they are not good. They don't even need to wait for me, because the order that was given to them, they don't even need me to come and say, okay, yeah, Mr. Ami, come. No, I've done my bit. I've written my statement long time ago. Statement, if you don't want to case file here, no 30 seconds video at here, and these detectives and the presidency, they know that video 30 seconds is not interesting. They need to do phone forensic on Adura for me to see any video that is going to be out there that can actually hurt the government, hurt the peace of the society. So national security is involved. If they make a mistake, don't forget, I stood in front of an embassy, foreign mission, to notify and alert the government of my country. If that government fail to protect the citizens on things that can actually lead to unrest, the consequence will be on the leadership of our country. They will take over the government and they will say, you can't be a leader. You failed your people. It's not that people that are in this, people that have diplomatic knowledge, that have, loyal to your government, they came to alert you. Well, as a way, I get over my son, but you go for your lord, Kokoba de la Faditi. Can you totally risk here? Submit such credible information and notify them of what is going on. Mohbad as a presidential aspirant that contested with Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu last election. I am saying, called police officers in Zone 2, monitoring units, because there is a phone that is subject to investigation, and that phone, it belongs to King White. And some people believe, in their own opinion, that one way or the other, Adura must have transferred some certain videos to King White. So if this presidential aspirant is now speaking on behalf of it and calling and attacking police officers in that zone that they should release the phone, what are they trying to do? These are the enemy of, they don't like this present government. Campus, Bossi, the other ones. And then, I know for free, they are about to use a foreign media. They will package it up and the entire nation will go into flame. If they realize that the present government is not ready to relinquish power, they want to take power by all means. And because people don't understand the meaning of these things, they just talk about it on social media and they want you to start explaining to them. I'm not here to teach political science. I'm a human rights activist, a human rights ambassador, and a consultant. And these things is on the line. Chibok girl is a serious case. That's kidnapping. She turned off in the power of president. That's to let you know that politics is very dirty. And politicians and people that are political jobbers, they are machineries. They are meant to go and look for things that will shake up the polity and make a particular government useless or unacceptable or command the appeal. And if there is any case out there that can activate the Nigerian society negatively against the government, one of it, apart from the fact that they're using the economy is a general phenomenon with all the leaders. Special cases like this, they use it. So if we take that bull by the horn and notify our sovereign president, case file láti wá state CID lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó bá ṣe pé iná ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn tó fẹ́ gbẹ́bọ̀dì kí ló dé tẹ̀ ń dáwọ́ bò. Who is so special amongst those people that took Mohbad's life? That one thing of our public, our human rights organization, that this evidence video Mohbad, it will lead to somewhere. If a commissioner of police is down, and I could face 2 police commissioner of police, not be commissioner of come social media, I'm this and this. I want to say to you. Until me my shit Catholic paru yomi or Catholic silence, we have to don't do that. That's why I keep saying don't compare with anybody. Don't do it. So I'll be told Lord you case here. Face the father, keep up about it only change, turn against me. Look at what the brother was doing. Power of attorney, blocking all the pathway to get just evidence. And some people still gather themselves and say they did the right thing. They are hiding under the umbrella of the fact that we don't want it to be true, Yomi. That's not what they are doing. I want to some people they will not want to show face and they will look and say, these people are too devilish and wicked. You are dealing with this, principalities and powers. So they keep using the money and it's not making sense. 2 press conferences, one in Radisson, one in Airport Hotel, protest in front of the courts, go to Mohbad's house. Before you write petition to the police, work with some detectives, get approval from police, then the police will go to court, they will go and obtain, in chamber, to get the judge to actually issue it in chamber. You have to pass through the court clerk, the PO, who are stressing it. Even the order to enter Mohbad's house and the neighbor's house, it took several other days. Judge totally approved it. And we didn't even use the court in Lagos. It was so sensitive that we couldn't even use the court in Lagos. We went to court outside Lagos State to get the order to enter Mohbad's house because who knows who can quickly tell them and say, wow. Even at that, the judge outside Lagos took time before they approved that. Okay, I've seen the bundle, I've seen the investigation activities, I'm approving it, enter into that house and do your job. And those are the things we did. So, and when you look at all the stress involved, time, nobody asked me for some of these things. And I can't be coming to be giving all these things bit by bit. But people will be there, they want to castigate, they want to bring you down. Then well, so ogun yóò ṣogun kékeré kò ń ṣogun ẹni tí ò kúrò níbi tó wà èèyàn jókòó sí ìlú compare. Don't compare. Everybody is playing a part. Everybody is doing well. But when àwọn tí ò tó lọ bìkan tó ṣe nǹkan ẹ wá fi gbéra gbèsè àwọn is that don't let anybody play with your IQ except that is how low you can think too. Kò jọra wọn. So when people just tell you suddenly I'm cooking very dark man, interview. If there is anything that will come that will even lead to writing fresh in anything, it will be very dark man that will walk through his lawyer. Don't go, but they said I have seen a probable cause to actually accuse or to suspect me that they should investigate. Don't go, they'll jump on everybody. Stop the unnecessary competition. Keep saying justice for Mohbad and respect or appreciate or support whoever good to. But let's say bank. If you have done anything somewhere else, face it. Don't mention my own name. Don't do that nonsense because I'm not going to read me cheaply. It's for a while. Really, so let me continue. Please pay attention. Eliwa very crucial because she gave some vital information here. Thank you for your understanding.
Mohbad Liam yo ma oni pe omo to ko to ba fi for sure Liam I don't sure if I be your man let's just keep doing what I want to do. That's why I said she not messaging like this. It's not making him feel like maybe I have something I'm hiding or something. No, I just heard it from Sokomi that you know him or something. That was why I sent you a voice a chat yesterday. So you knew somebody like this and he's out there like bullying me and Liam. So that was why, not because if I knew I would just text me, I wouldn't even allow it. I don't like it. Because now I would start feeling like, oh, maybe I'm trying to, like, I'm being scared or something. Let's keep doing this thing. Like, the only thing I just know for you is that if whatever he's doing it on a good faith. Even if he didn't reap it, it's the kids who reap it.
Amen.
Because every damn thing that he has done today, he will definitely, I feel a long while, because
Amen.
He didn't do any, when he wanted to, do you know what happened? The first live video that this guy did was arrest Mumin now. That was how I got to know him. Like, that was how I got to know him. I really not even know him like that. The first interview he did was arrest Mumin now. What did I do to you? Why would you just come to me to just attack me like that? And like, as an educated person, just because a lot of people has been taking chances online and it feels like, oh, this girl. That was the first interview, that first live video that he did on Instagram. That was I got to search him. And no, sir, he has even blocked me. I don't even know him. Because I barely watch all those Yoruba movie. That was how I got to know him. So that's simply like he has even attacked me even before, before getting really involved in this case. And so what do I want to do? I should go and meet him. Why? When all you do is to attack one and you have your own kids too. It's talking about Kilomankwe. What is it called? Like Shebi Omo Yoruba Gongono ni Yomi Fabi, Yomi Fabi is Omo Yoruba now. Somebody that was I did this live video even before Liam clocked a year old. One of the Mohbad supporters says, "To my pet Mohbad, Liam Yoruba oni pe omo ju ko to ba fi for sure to ma fi ku." As a mother, that was done for me, and then I was still in pains and all of that. Right now, there was not any one of them want to do that will get to me again, because I have healed, and I really do not give two fucks about whatever they are doing to me online anymore, because they cannot kill me. Never. Liam will not be an orphan. That is what I promised myself. And that guy was cursing my baby. This was like few months after my husband's demise. Then I had an outburst on Instagram. I went on live. I was screaming. I said, Liam Oniku, Liam Oni Baba is that. Remember your man, Yomi Fabi, if it's not if it's not being hypocrite, what does that mean? Liam would you cool Liam couldn't be baptized in the I don't care if he keeps doing this thing. Nothing else. I mean, I'm not popular, I don't know people. Job by you bafilemu or bongumamu. I feel to my people sonny pami but she really in the corner. It's not just that I feel. He's saying, when you don't text me, let him keep doing his thing. Everything that he's doing to me, he's doing that he has done to me, he has done to my that. Not even me. Me, I am old enough to handle myself. That innocent baby. I feel my suffering. I feel to buy that be a brukuni call. I feel to buy that be a brukuni call. We will blow. I want to feel because all their kids have to feel the same pain Liam feels. All of their kids. Is that saying kiniko? Don't text him. You text him. It will be as if, maybe I have something. Let's keep doing this thing. Because we should be going long. It was because somebody told me that you knew him. I was like, really? You knew Yomi Fabi? You knew somebody like that, and he was still out there bashing me and doing all of those things without you even trying to call him. Like, do you understand? If truly is seeking for the real justice, He never called me. He just went out there to start attacking me. Arrest me now. Did you call me? There was nobody that has called me with a genuine fear that I didn't explain every damn thing that happened. So I literally explained every damn thing. They said only Joshua White. Do I even know what it is called? It was a white cloth and a Bible. And that Asha White, I have like money to allow me to now. It also allowed me to now. It was even later I got to ask my mom, what was even Nigeria? What does that thing mean? And a lot of us like Asha, Ibo, and like I have it with me so that I can always use to remind him. Like 1 year now they can cut it into 2. I have one too, and I don't even know. It was Asha White and Bible, but that day they put it so early, they were unable to get the Bible. I don't even know what it was called until later. She immediately gave me a mentally stable. As a rider got at 3 a.m. Rider ban me at Dagosha Logot at 3 a.m. They wanted to go to the pharmacy to get the pharmacy to come to the house. Most of them said it's not going, and they just had to buy a Kiloman, paracetamol, Panadol, and spirits with Contiwu. They now brought it to the house. That was what they did. That was what they did. It was the private driver that took them to the pharmacy. So whatever, just stop texting the Omifabi here again. Just stop texting me. If you see type of my texting, I want to ask you what I asked you, but I just did because I just needed to know, like, why did you know this kind of person? And this kind of person is doing all of these things to me. Because it was somebody that told me like a few days ago that, do I know that you know Yomifabi? I was like, really? But I'm not Yomifabi. How? Where? How? Where you know? He never called me, never done anything. Like, if we don't take face, okay, no problem. My father-in-law, like me and him were not in good terms. So if that you mean, and I know that if like me with mama, my mama or come here mama, like that, he won't have issues with me. But because that, despite everything that I said about that woman towards me and my husband, we choose to accept that woman. Yeah, Karima wanted to use my husband's bed to get fame. And like, I don't want it. But I want to Karimo struggle Milo Jumba. They don't live that. Me and Karimo first own just soon. Okay. Motiri once. The second time, Karimo like year that just soon come was after my husband demise. And she's been all out there lying to people, spilling things that she doesn't. That Karimo don't even know me. Second, don't give me Karimo just soon. I gave me 26 years of my life was after my husband demise. She doesn't even know me. She only spoke to my husband once, but people tend to believe whatever coming out from Kwame Osman because they believe she's my sister, they believe she knows me well. So all of those people like out there spend whatever they want, they feel like doing. What's the problem? But this Omifabi, like the only reason I'm just like kind of shocked about his own issues that like it sounds educated. And I feel like somebody like as he is, he shouldn't be like easily manipulated. Okay, you heard this. Did you try to reach out to me? A lot of people has heard something about most people that feel that people feel that they have me to this because they actually wished out. They heard from my father-in-law and they reached out to me. They don't even know that my father-in-law is fighting me because of mama. Most people don't even know. They feel like, he's been attacking me because of justice. No, they don't know that he's just been that way because when my husband was alive, it feels like I betrayed him because I was with mama. And it's not as if I was with mama. My husband forgive his mother. So what is my own business not to associate with his mother? How is that my business? But a lot of people feel like, because he's out there screaming justice. I don't have anything to say because there's no way I would talk. Okay, for instance, does it make sense for me to go out there? Okay, when you were talking that with me and my husband fought on our way to the house, does it make sense to me for me to go and start screaming like, this guy, what's the eye to stupor? He doesn't even know what he was saying. On our way to the house, what led to our argument was because he was just screaming, saying, you came in about Fine Boy Jack. Why would I leave him and Fine Boy to fight alone? Why would I allow Fine Boy to run away? She meeting me will be almost 5 months, Danny. If you like we had the intention of sleeping in Koju that day because I was just shop mommy the second, which is on Monday. So that was why I even followed them to that show. Because I wanted to go and get like what we had plans that because Osha is shop for mommy. We had plans that we want to go and get stuff for him, for his mom. So we didn't have the mindset that we were going to sleep on the islands that day. But it was after the fought that he had the Prime Boy. I was, I'm his wife now. Why would he even fight when I tried inside the car? And when I went to the house, it was just screaming because mama boss the mama so coming. If I don't have a child for him, it would have been better. But she mad boss the mama so committee ọkọ mi yóò ní nǹkan tó ṣe scream bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó ṣe ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. He was high. Fine boy, all of them, they were all high. Like almost all the guys in that car were high. But Mo is one person that doesn't know how to control his highness. You know, Momo, talk about the high by you ever say more. Okay, so does it make sense for me to go out there like, my husband said, why tell me no she bound, fine boy, Chaloche, para from Nathan Loli. Does it make sense? It makes no sense. I won't stoop solo to try his memory just like his family has done. I won't. No matter what people say to me on this life, in this life, I will never step out there to defend my husband because there's no I would say my own part of the story that won't defend me. Like imagine saying, we had this argument on our way home because he was telling me that why did I fight Fine Boy? Why did I also fight Fine Boy with him? Does it make sense? The father of my child. It makes no sense. And all the bullshit that they were saying, this is all good, it's all fine. Like doesn't make sense to start saying this guy was going to try to costing me on our way out. I know that all the causes.
Yeah. Ẹ má bínú ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ sáré sọ point kan. Yomi, ó claim pé òun wá justice fún Mohbad. Tí ó bá ń ṣe pé láwọn èèyàn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún. Voice note yìí, ó gbọ́ nígbà tọmọdé sọ pé I will never come out to say anything about my husband. So why are you playing it then? Ṣó mọ̀ pé ó yẹ kó sú ẹ ni? Ṣó gbọ́rọ̀ tí ọmọ yẹn sọ pé òun ò fẹ́ bọ́ síta láti sọ pọ́kọ òun.
Ọ̀nà kò ṣe sọ pé yẹ kó sú ẹ̀ fún pé wá play voice note torí private conversation.
Yomi, ò ní lálẹ́.
Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn ló yẹ kó take action.
Ò ní lálẹ́ Yomi. Rédèrèdè rádaràda ló máa bá kú. Ó máa ṣí ẹ̀ síkú ni. Ọmọdé yìí sọ pé òun ò ní bọ́ta láti sọ̀rọ̀. Ipe Yomi, o ti ṣe tipẹ́ sórí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Olúfimú ẹ ló ti wà yìí. You are very wicked. O ti èmi jiyàn lánàá pé bóyá o gbọ́ voice note yẹn. Mo wá gbọ́ sí tó fẹ́nu ara ẹ̀ confirm pé o ti gbọ́. And you hear this girl. Ipò òun fẹ́ respect legacy ọkọ òun. Òun ò ní bọ́ta láti sọ anything negative about him. And you went ahead to play that voice note. Oh, àṣírí òní.
President, Sherry, ibi tí kìíní ìdè, ibi tí ọmọ wù mí tó gáàgì èèyàn dé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀. Débi pé a ti sọ ìgbà ní gan báyìí, má ti fẹ́ sọ nǹkan mi báyìí. Má kò tún gbé mi ní. Wípé èèyàn ní ti torí pé gbogbo wa láwọn. Ẹ má bínú president. Ẹ má bínú president. Kò ṣe pé ó rojọ́ fún yàn. Bọ̀ṣẹ́ tọkọlù ẹ̀ bá pé àmọ̀ kan tó ń lọ. Ẹ wojọ́ ta lọ sójú ọjọ́ abẹ. Tí kò ní bàjẹ́ tí ń fi bínú sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Dáwà náà ti fi. Mo ń tàbí sínú comment section wípé ó ti tó. Ọmọdé ìdẹ́ ti sọ, ó ní kò sí kankan ẹ máa gbé òun ṣe. Tó máa jẹ́ kó òun disrespect legacy. Ẹ wá ní pé Ọlọ́run ò ní fìyà jẹ yín. Ẹ wá sọ pé ẹlẹ́dàá ìlérí Olúwa kò ní fi ìyà jẹ gbogbo yín. Ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀.
ẹni tó sẹ́ndì sí ẹni sí Yomi gan kí ló sẹ́ndì sí fún.
Ọ̀dẹ̀ lẹ́ni ẹ̀yìn.
Ẹ dúró náà ọlọ́gbọ́n ti tèmi o lọ́gbọ́n kúkúrú.
Ó dà kó manipulate ẹni
dúró
ẹni o.
lọ́gbọ́n kúkúrú ẹlẹ́jà tèmi o. Ó lè sẹ́ndì ẹ̀ fún Yomi. Me that pé ó mọ̀ rí kó lè mọ̀ pé ọmọdé she's innocent.
Ẹ mọ̀ rẹ̀yàn tí Yomi jẹ́ náà mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe lórí social media
against lórí burúkú.
Yomi ló yọ lórí burúkú lóòótọ́.
Yomi ló lórí burúkú.
Ẹni tó sẹ̀ ṣeré tó sẹ̀ díẹ̀ sí
ọmọdé she's innocent.
President.
Stop attacking her online.
President, òótọ́ lẹ sọ. But on the other hand, ó yẹ kí bọ̀dá yẹn kó fi ẹnu náà ṣàlàyé fún. Because you can see Yomi is desperate to do anything. And tí bọ̀dá ìbá really mọ kéèsì dáadáa ni, ó yẹ kó mọ̀ pé voice note Ọmọ́wùnmí wọ́n ń wá. Ẹni ohun tọmọ́wùnmí bá jù lẹ̀, wọ́n fẹ́ mú dání. Ọmọ yìí dẹ̀ sòótọ́ ara ẹ̀. Ó sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún. Ṣé bẹ́ni tó mọ̀ ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀? Kò ń ṣẹni tí ó mọ̀. According to Bọ̀dá yìí náà, Bọ̀dá Bánjí náà, wọ́n mọ̀ mọ̀.
Wùmí gan
Ọlọ́run sọ fún wọn ó ní bọ̀dá Bánjí ó ní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí náà wọn bàdá mú.
Mami Kubi Wùmí gan lè má mọ̀ pé bọ̀dá Bánjí ló rí fún
no voice note ni Wùmí send sí bọ̀dá Bánjí. Voice note ni bọ̀dá yẹn wọ́n forward ẹ̀ sí Yomi. Wọ́n forward ẹ̀ sí Yomi voice note ni.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé Yomi máa fẹ́ ó máa manipulate máa yẹ pé ẹ jẹ́ kó ń gbọ́ kiri kan ìyẹn náà wá gbé fún ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ lóyè tó jẹ́ pé wèrè aláṣọ ó máa ti manipulate máa yẹ pé kó má wọrí kiri kan
sí kankan akọ sister Marie akọ deliberate lórí ẹ̀ ni.
Àwọn ẹnìṣẹ́ yẹn náà máa ti sọ fún pé má play o.
Àwọn àyájọ́
kí ló dé tí ẹ lọ sẹ́ni bẹ́ẹ̀ pé òkú ló fura.
Àwọn àyájọ́
ẹnìyẹn mọ̀ pé ó play ẹnìyẹn pè tó lẹ́nu ṣe stop kó tó fi play ẹ̀ tán ẹnìyẹn pè
tí o fi play ẹ̀ mọ́.
ìyẹn sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ sí fún gbogbo bí Yẹ̀mí ṣe wà lórí kéèsì Ọmọ́wùnmí kí ló sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ fún ẹ̀ pé òun gan-an ponú. Ẹ káàárọ̀ mọ́.
iṣẹ́ màámi ọlẹ́ni ìjà ò bá lèèyàn máa kú jọ mẹ́ta. Ṣé láwọn blọ́gà yẹn tó bá wọnú ayé yín tó bá wọnú ayé yẹn ti ṣe nǹkan míì tán lè máa ṣe kí ni mo ṣe léyìí fún.
President ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí ẹni yẹn ó dà pé mi ò mọ bí Yomi ṣe ń ṣe ó yẹ kó máa cross ẹ̀ ó ṣe wá lọ bá because Wùmí.
No. Ọmọwùmí náà mọ bọ̀dá yẹn mọ Yomi bọ̀tọ̀ Ọmọwùmí yóò mọ̀ pé bọ̀dá yẹn mọ Yomi bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Báyẹn mọ́ ni ẹ sọ ó ní mi ò mọ̀ pé mọ́.
Lẹ́ni yóò sí lórí social media ní kò wọ́n ọkọ̀ tó ń ṣe láti jọjọ́ ni. Excuse yẹn ò wọlé o kò sí lórí social media ni.
Bọ̀dá yẹn mọ̀ ní gbogbo lọ́ni kò ní ọkọ̀ tó ń ṣe
ọ̀rẹ́ kan ṣe Yomi olóyè náà ti
gbà o ṣe mọ̀ pé à ń jíròrò ní báyìí bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe rò ó lè sẹ́ni voice note yẹn sí Yomi gẹ́gẹ́ bí àníyàn tó dáa pé wo ọmọdé yìí she's innocent stop dragging her ó lè jẹ́ àníyàn tó fi send ẹ̀ sí nìyẹn pé wo ọmọdé yìí àbúrò mi ni ọmọ tí mo mọ̀ dáadáa ni see the way she's talking she's innocent stop dragging her.
ẹ wà right president but at
ó
the
lè
same
jẹ́
time
bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
èyí ò kí ó lè jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ but at the same time kò yẹ kí bọ̀dá yẹn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
Yomi ló lórí burúkú.
ẹni yẹn ni máa ti fẹnu sọ fún Yomi kí Yomi wá brain wash lọ́lọ́pọlọ pẹ́ẹ́sì tẹ̀ sí mi ìyá dẹ̀ ti sọ fún pé má play ẹ̀ síta o bẹ́ẹ̀ ó sì play ẹ̀ náà.
Yomi tó bá dé Naija
ó dẹ̀ kó gba punishment fún ọkọ̀ tó ṣe yẹn.
Because ọmọdé sọ pé òun ò fẹ́ bọ́ta kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó lè sọ òun ò ní bọ́ síta láti wá sọ pọ́kọ òun mutí yó láti tánìchì ìmẹ̀jẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ gbọ́ èmi àti Mami Kubi náà kọ́ la jiyàn lánàá pé bóyá kò play ẹ̀ bóyá kò gbọ́ because voice note yìí kò favour ẹ̀ rárá.
ẹ̀yin sọ pé bóyá kò gbọ́ èmi sọ fún yín pé ó gbọ́ pé tẹ bá gbọ́ nǹkan tí Yomi sọ níbẹ̀ ó ti
dẹ̀ náà jà fún
ó fẹ́ ìgbésí ta
ìyá ó dẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ sọ.
president ó ti gbọ́ but ó mọ̀ pé òun nídìí èrò ó nídìí traffic kí ló lè fi pílè wá sọ́dọ̀ mi ẹ má gbọ́ ẹni sùúrù
they are not what to be trusted.
ẹ má bínú president ẹni sùúrù then lẹ́yìn yẹn nǹkan tó wá wò ní pé òun máa sọ pé ibi tóun ṣiṣẹ́ dé òun rí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tọ́mọ́wùnmí fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ jáde yìí wípé ibi tóun fi ná mọ́mọ́wùnmí dé
ẹgbẹ́ pọ́ọ̀fù sókè moderator máa gbé pọ́ọ̀fù sókè.
láti ẹ̀jẹ̀ mi dẹ̀ lọ bí iṣẹ́ very soon o èmi ò mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa kọ́ máa discuss.
play.
ní ju 6 minutes lọ tí máa fi máa get out.
The voice is saying nìkan náà ní kẹfà.
Because it was I. It's because it was I. So it's not possible for me to now. But me, I don't even have anything to say to all of them. I am now healed. I am fine. Like I am 100% fine and good. Like I have moved past all those things, and my child is also good. That is all that matters to me. If I know that you're going to reply to me, I swear to God, I won't even come to you to talk about these things, because my message is saying, "Oh, the mom so big, I don't even. I really do not give a fuck about whatever he has to do, because he has done the worst already." Yeah, if he's only defending me now, me, I really don't care about those things. But the fact that he has moved my baby, called my baby a bastard. The same me that has been ready for a DNA test since last 2 years, what's ready for DNA. Until October last year, the judge said we cannot change DNA. And he keeps going on like to talk about DNA. He keeps going on like to talk about DNA. At last October, the judge for the final.
Àtọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ ni o, ọmọ ohun tó ń ṣe tó ń kù.
What is it called? Final this thing that we should go ahead and do the DNA. But this one doesn't want it. This one wants to get a fake DNA. He doesn't want me to do my own personal DNA. That's the issue. I have told him, do it wherever you want to do it. Let me do my own with my money, but he doesn't want it because he wants to bring a fake result. But these people keep calling for this innocent baby. The only way people should jail on the way pay.
Nobody should call me. Nobody should call me now. My phone is all my phones are busy.
Ọba jẹ epo àti ata bá nínú kéésì yìí tí gbogbo kéésì yìí ẹni náà sọ ni wá.
Okay, we'll go on a musical break.
Láàrẹ̀ ni ẹ ti pè é, kò fẹ́ gbé tẹ́lẹ̀.
We'll go on a musical break and we'll come back. I'll finish the audio. Let's go on a musical break. If you want to come up, let me see. I'm going to complete it for you guys too. So, let me bring Mojololua up. Mojololua.
Sir. Sir. Mo ń tẹ̀lé pa. Mo ń tẹ̀lé. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ láyé Liam náà ni. Liam ṣá ni, kò sí nǹkan méjì sà. Liam ni.
No! Ìwọ ni ò bá máa sọ.
Ẹ ṣáà gbọ́. I'm going to probably repeat.
Mo gbọ́. But the question, yes sir, the question is, number one, ẹni tó wá bá yín ẹ lọ bá invite ẹ ṣe anything, ẹni ló wá bá yín òun náà ló tún padà insult again. She just ó ṣà ní ẹ.
Ẹ gbé iye àwọn ẹ ti gbọ́ orúkọ àwọn tó ló jáde lágbo mẹ́ta òun yẹn. Ó dàbí pé ẹ gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àbí?
Mi ò gbọ́ yẹn sá o.
Ẹ kọ bí ara sílẹ̀ bóyá nǹkan mi lè ṣe nìyẹn. Ó dá fún àwọn tó jáde lágo mẹ́ta òru tó lọ ra ògùn. Ó wá ní wọ́n lọ ra spirit. Wọ́n lọ ra continual. But they never even thought that if you are trying to even stop bleeding, somebody is bleeding. Ohun tó lè mú ike àti Panadol ẹ lè jáde lóru. And you did not take the person to the hospital. It's one round, because they have to stop, like a plaster, gauze bandage. And you don't have a spirit in Ojo. If it's not that very important, very scary, that is beyond people's trust. That is pure wickedness. Because if we look at the accounts of what is in question, what did they do to this guy? There is, as the wife, she's engaging in a serious thing. So it's quite terrible. You need to listen up. You need to listen up. You could hear her when she said, Bible. I asked her, I said, You want to convince
You
me?
ask, ṣé wọ́n ló bá sọ̀rọ̀?
I just say you can see it's very recent. But you know, I continue to pursue what I'm pursuing, and don't you?
Okay, má sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ o.
Actually, Nyoburu, thank you very much. Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ, ṣé mo wà audible ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi ṣá? Hello?
I'm going, Prof.
Yeah, I want us to be smart about this voice note. You know, even though Wunmi has said she doesn't want to come out, she doesn't want to do, but there's no way in the course of this whole shenanigans 2 years, kò sí bí àwọn kankan ò ṣe ní jáde náà tó máa try láti vindicate òun náà tó máa sọ story ẹ̀ díẹ̀ because we cannot say that gbogbo nǹkan tí ó ń try láti protect nípa ọkọ ẹ̀ náà ni gbogbo eléyìí tó jáde. I think it's just only one thing that happened that day, and this is only, you know, to me, is an own goal by Yomi, and it's only confirmed that Yomi is never a smart person. He's only confirmed it because any smart person will not bring out this voice note, because this voice note has only done one thing. It has only explained some of the lies and some of the things that people have said in the TikTok and in the public or online that so many people still kept talking about till today. Up till today, people are still saying, what does Wunmi said, and I quote, ikú tí Liam tó yẹ kí Liam kú ni Mohbad ti kú. People still saying that, even though, I mean, despite the fact that gbogbo wa, most of us Yoruba ni wa, and they understand it, but they still want her to talk. They still want to hear it from her mouth. And now Yomi availed her to actually bring out her own, you know, even though she might have explained it, maybe at the corona, she might have said some things at the corona, but Yomi has just helped her to clear some of these things. So ẹni tí ò bá tó bá dẹ̀ sí wàá ń gbé shenanigans kiri, Wunmi said and I quote, ikú tó yẹ kí Liam kú, nísìn Yomi ti bá a sọ ìdí tó fi sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn from our own perspective. So what I think is, let's not look at the bad side of this. If Wunmi thinks she wants to take it up later, maybe won't release voice note, that's on her own, or it's her own decision to make. But the truth is, this voice note is an own goal by Yomi. He only shot himself on the foot. And let's not give them, you know, let's not turn the table around us. This table, it helps us a lot. So let's not now turn it around with emotions, because if you start getting emotional, and you know, they will now come to look at us and be saying, Shoto, there is something. No. As far as I'm concerned, this is a very wonderful voice note. And the lady has told them Mohbad is a bad father, that he will not fight for his child. So that whatever they have done to his child, they have the father to explain that the destiny, or the father, Yoruba believe pé òkú ọlọ́mọ ò kì í sùn. So ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan tó tàbùkù sí òkú ọ̀run, Yorùbá believe pé ó ní ẹjọ́ jẹ́, òkú dẹ̀ lè. That's the Yoruba way anyway. Not everybody believes that. But the truth is, ẹni tó bá ronú ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá tó dẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tọ́mọ ẹ̀ sọ pé àfi tí Mohbad bá jẹ́ òkú, tó bá jẹ́ tí ò bá ń ṣàbíamọ nìkan ni ò ní jà, because tó bá jẹ́ àbíamọ tó dẹ̀ rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe sọ́mọ òun, á jà fún ọmọ wọn àtàwọn fúnra wọn dẹ̀ máa jèrè. So she has actually told them what she's supposed to tell them, and she touched a lot of places. She cleared so many things. So let's not now, do her a disservice and turn this against her. Please, that's what I just wanted to say. By being emotional and all that, we can talk about don't give submission in a way. We know that Monjola and all that, Toso Rolano, they are for Yomi, and they will stupidly go with any narrative Yomi ba push. We know that. But I am telling you clearly that during this week, Yomi will be dragged for releasing this voice note. Because some of them touching a little bit of IQ, we know that Yomi has just done all of them a big disservice. Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ń rí láti sọ láti fi put together yìí down. She has been able to clear it, and Yomi is the one that has helped her to do that. So ẹ má jẹ́ ká bá water down the gravity of this voice note, though it is not good and we think it shouldn't be, but truthfully gbogbo nǹkan tí ó sọ pé òun fẹ́ sọ ń pa ọkọ ẹ̀, there is no way táwọn kan ò ní jáde in the course of these 2 years. Àwọn kankan máa jáde, but ẹ má jẹ́ ká wá emphasize too much lórí ẹ̀. What we need to emphasize on is she has been able to say her mind on some issues, and she has been able to clear some things. Ẹni tí ò bá dẹ̀ tẹ́ lọ́rùn kó lọ pokùnso tàbí kó lọ up transformer. Kí Yomi dẹ̀ máa bí abroad, because I know that guy is going to be dragged by those people, because àwọn tó bá lọ́pọlọ nù wọ́n á mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí Yomi ṣe yẹ was an own goal. Tó bá jẹ́ Yomi smart, 2 things he would have done is that he will not play this voice note because of pé voice note yìí kò favour wọn side wọn. Is that kó má play ẹ̀, tàbí tó bá jẹ́ Yomi ní ọpọlọ rárá as a human being, as a human rights activist, the moment tó ti gbọ́ voice note yìí ló yẹ kó ti change the stand ẹ̀. Because any reasonable person that hears this voice note will have a rethink on his or her stand that ṣé mo ti am I following the right path? Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ tó lọ́pọlọ, níṣẹ́ ló yẹ kó set up a way, kó come back, ó retract pé okay, I've listened to this thing. Is it possible for me to have a one-on-one discussion, even if it is through the phone, with this lady? Because there are some people tó ti bá sọ̀rọ̀ one-on-one, kó tiẹ̀ try láti come into bóyá through ẹni yẹn, but he did not. Àwọn tó pe Yomi mọ̀ pé what he has done is something that is against them. That's why they started calling him. Tó bá yẹ kó ti tètè gbé call ni, kò ní play voice note dẹ̀ débẹ̀ yẹn, but kò tètè gbé call. He was being Yomi wants to regain his validation. The issue they are doing with VDM and Supreme now, ó ti gba ògo lọ́wọ́ Yomi. Nobody is reckoning with him, and he wants to come back into the fray of justice for Mohbad. Kí ló dẹ̀ lè lò láti come back, láti tún get the fans, láti tún get donation? He should come out and say, I have Wumi's voice note. Now he has played the voice note. The voice note is against all of them. The voice note is clearing Wumi of so many things and saying her own truth is in another dimension. And it is not in a kò ń ṣe pé ó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ kan sọ fún Yomi àbó ń bá Yomi sọ̀rọ̀. She was actually telling a family or a close family relation what she passed through and some of these things, while the person now sent to Yomi. So if she has any secret, she possibly would have told the person. So this thing is a good thing for us, and we are in a good mood. Please, let's not use emotion to spoil this moment. Nǹkan tèmi kàn fẹ́ sọ, ẹ ṣé gan.
Ẹ ṣé gan, Prof. I understand the complaints, but John Torino, maybe it's me, maybe I don't really get it. And that's why we should not put emotion. It's not about emotion. One, we are all just discussing like, okay, what are the possibilities in Yomi to block? It was just a discussion. We are not adding any emotions or anything to it. Whatever it is, Omomi has said our truth. Nígbà tí tó bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn sọ̀rọ̀, ó send the voice note sẹ́ni yẹn. Ṣé ó láíláí pẹ́ nìyẹn máa bọ́ máa send it sí Yomi? No, kò mọ̀ láíláí pẹ́ nìyẹn máa send it sí Yomi. But she said her truth. She said what is going on. And Tebaderi, it's like in confidence ló fi ń bẹ́ nìyẹn sọ̀rọ̀ pé ní pé bọ̀dá kìíní kan yìí náà ṣáàmù bọ̀dá kìíní kan yìí náà ṣáàmù èyí náà ní kìíní so fi emotions sí nǹkankan we are not adding emotions to anything we are just discussing so
okay tí mo ṣe understand
nǹkan tó bá wù yọ lórí kò ṣe.
mo understand dada but if you understand where I'm coming from a mọ àwọn èèyàn wa lórí platform wa ń bì you understand we know ourselves and we know how some of us can actually quickly get emotional. By the time we start raising discussions, going back and forth, it will get to an extent some people will come up and it's their emotion that will override. So that's why I'm saying that we should not overflog this issue. As far as I'm concerned, this is actually a win for Omomi, and let us help her to keep the win. That's what I want to add. That's what I'm saying. Not to now get to an extent that our friend Latuma downplay. That's what me I'm saying. So it's okay. Let's just, keep our cruise going. Thank you.
Well, nǹkan kan tó sọ tí mo àgbẹ̀ pẹ̀lú òun ni pé ṣẹ́rí
The rest of it we'll put back in a little bit. He wants this paper when you're done.
Gotcha.
in as much as we say kind of she Omomi did not respect her husband's legacy respect ọkọ ẹ̀ wípé anything talking about she when he was alive.
Okay.
I'm not going to say why. Some things she would have said would have even helped her herself. That is just another thing. But she held on to it and say, "They bash me from today till tomorrow." Bash me. She won't legacy for me. Say, for me that's it. It's also cover his shame. Yeah, because to wear shame. Ẹni aburú ti kúrò nílé wọ́n ti kúrò ní ọ̀tọ̀ fáwọn tí ń lọ tí nǹkan kan tó tún máa ń dùn mí nínú kínní yẹn nìyẹn pé she's not going to sọ pé torí kínní yìí ó máa jẹ́ káwọn she will not fail. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó bá lè play fún wa ẹ̀jẹ̀ wa.
You know what? You see? Okay, so that way president àbí kí sáré something. Cherry, this woman, this lady, me, I don't know where she comes from. She's a very rare breed of woman. I mean, women, and even our motto tell us to join more see. Ibole ti fẹ́ rí ọmọ tó wà cultured, tó wà reserved, tó dẹ̀ give utmost respect for the legacy of her husband.
Prof, àwọn ẹbí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí dẹ̀ tún ṣe yánmayànmá wọ́n dẹ̀ tún ṣe yánmayànmá tó fún every right láti bọ́sà láti sọ̀rọ̀.
Saying the bad things about her husband would have helped her case from the inception. Pé kóun ti ẹ̀ yọra òun kóun sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe kóun dẹ̀ yọra òun. This would have been her best strategy, but she refused to take the shortcut.
God bless you.
That would have been the shortcut, the easiest way out. Just feel everything and let everybody get you understand? But this lady
voice note yẹn down. Voice tẹ sọ yìí gangan yìí pé for that girl tó lè máa control ara ẹ̀ upon all the batches ìwọ wá gbé voice note yẹn ọdún aburú ló fẹ́ fi wá ṣe o bet ire ló bọ́ sí fún Wùnmí lọ́dọ̀
tí understand to keep restraining herself for over 22 months, and the 22 months didn't go without her receiving drugs every blessed day. She has received drugs every blessed day, and she said it herself that she is the most victimized widow.
Bullied.
Most bullied widow. and she refused to take the shortcut, the easiest route. I give it to her a million times. And I know that
Prof,
after hearing these
T-boy, ẹ má
notes, I
bínú
know,
Prof, ẹ charge for me 1 minute. T-boy, olùṣí ní ẹrù Kàrímọ́ ni ẹ ò ní yẹ bó ṣe wọlé sí bíbá yẹn. O ò ní jèrè, ó máa jáde lékú lọ́wọ́, ó máa bọ́ sárùn lọ́wọ́. Prof, ẹ tún mọ nǹkan tó tún wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé tí n bá wo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ nígbà mi máa wò pé Josi tó jẹ́ bàbá Mohbad, Josi tó jẹ́ bàbá tó bí Mohbad, ẹ wo bó ṣe ń tró Josi gangan, ẹ wo bó ṣe ń tró Mohbad sí abẹ́ tírélà ní Josi tó bí. Bọ̀tọ̀mọ́ mi Sam kò sí ẹ wo bó mi ìmọ̀gbà tẹjọ́ ní justice yìí. Hey, Prof. Tí wọ́n bá ń gbé Ọ̀tọ̀mọ́ mi àti Liam ṣe kípe báyìí.
Kò sí tí mi ò gbọ́.
Màá dẹ̀ máa sunkún.
Kò sí ilé
Màá dẹ̀ máa ìjọ kan a ní mi lè gbàgbé Friday yẹn lórí platform yìí ni. A sun dẹ́ndẹ́ kúnjọ́ tá à ń sọ yìí Prof. Ìjọ ìlọmọ́hùn mi lọ sórí Instagram ló lọ cry out. Ìjọ Friday tí mò ń sọ yìí. A sun ọ̀yọ̀yọ̀yọ̀ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn gbé ẹkún yẹn mọ́ ọmọkọ́mọdé máa fà.
Mami Kubi ànótó stage kan mo máa ń wò pé àbí Wùnmí àbó ní síkírìtì lọ́wọ́ ìyá Mohbad ni tó fi máa ń sáré bẹ̀bẹ̀ pé ẹ fi màmá sílẹ̀. Mo máa tó stage kan mo wá realize pé kò fẹ́ jẹ́ kí àwọn ìyá yẹn ó ti mọ ọpọlọ wọn ṣe tó. Ó mọ̀ pé lẹ́yìn tí bá ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó máa sọ online kó máa sọ online. Mo yẹ ṣe ru ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ní last ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí tí mo jókòó tí mo rò.
Ẹ wo nǹkan kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní voice note. She said something. She said gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá ti sọ fóun àtọkọ òun lórí màmá, that the man has told them a lot of things about that woman, that after they took her back, that was why they had issues. If she only said things that Baba has said about that woman, and she refused to say it, even she did not even throw the father-in-law under the box.
Ìyá gan sọ nínú voice kìíní tí màmá ẹ̀ máa kọ́kọ́ ṣe ní ibẹ̀ gangan láti mọ̀ pé ìyá tọ́mọ́ mi ń jẹ ìyá màmá yẹn ni inú voice first kìíní tí màmá ẹ̀ máa kọ́kọ́ ṣe lọ́dọ̀ MFM ní 2023 ibẹ̀ láti mọ̀ pé ìyá tọ́mọ́ mi ń jẹ ní ọ̀dọ̀ Josi ìyá Mohbad ni nítorí ẹ̀ náà làwa náà ṣe support ìyá Mohbad nígbà yẹn. Nítorí ló ṣe jẹ́ pé tó bá tún kọrin lórí wàá wò pé ẹ dúró ṣé kò sí lára yín.
Can I print labels?
Ìyá yín lọmọdé yìí jẹ náà kò ń ṣe ìyá rẹ̀ lórí.
That lady has restrained herself too much. She could have just said bàbá sọ nǹkan báyìí nínú voice note yẹn bàbá sọ àwọn nǹkan báyìí pẹ̀lú lórí. She would have
Josi sọ ibẹ̀ ẹ má bínú Prof. Josi sọ pé kí òun bá lè máa rí nǹkan gbà lọ́wọ́ Mohbad lòun ṣe ń gun kele máa ń járò ìyá ẹ̀. Josi sọ pé ṣé ìyá Mohbad pọ́n ló fẹ́ fún òun 5 million ní pé ó ní bó ṣe pùtọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bí ẹni pé ọmọ tó jó ṣèbí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Josi náà ti sọ fún wa pé nígbà tí bàbá ìyá Mohbad kú aṣọ àbúrò ẹ̀ ló wọ̀ bí ẹni pé ọmọ ojú ọ̀rọ̀ rárí ni ìyá Mohbad náà. Kí ni Josi ò ti sọ́n pa ìyá Mohbad? Josi ó yakayama ìyá Mohbad lórí black app yìí ni tó fi ṣe ó lọ grant interview ìjọ náà lọ́hùn ni.
Ṣèbí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló sọ pé báwo lè pé máa ń du 5 million. Bí wọ́n ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún un báwo lè pé ṣé ó lè
àwọn tó wá fọ́lò wọn orí wọn ò pé dípò tó máa jókòó tó máa rò pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan ọmọdé yìí.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kí wọ́n gbájá
ṣé kankan wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
But me I'm just happy since yesterday tí mo ti gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ I'm just so happy.
Nǹkan táwa ti ẹni nǹkan tèmi àti pírẹsidẹ́ǹtì gan dúró de ojú gbogbo èyí tí gbogbo yín gbọ́ yìí láàyè ń dúró pírẹsidẹ́ǹtì àti ìgbọ́n kankan ààyè ń dúró gbogbo yẹn ṣáà lọ sùn ẹ lọ sùn kalẹ̀ torí long week láwa yìí ó yá president Lágbájá Kárígò.
So, Prof,
Agbọ́dẹ
Edge, for
káàárọ̀ o.
me 5 minutes. Prof, for me 5 minutes.
ẹ káàárọ̀
5 minutes. Edge, for me 5 minutes. I'm just walking into
Okay,
the
okay,
office. Sir. For me
okay.
5 minutes.
Fearless dragging week yìí máa long o. Àwọn tó máa káwá gan-an wọ́n máa wá fún wa gidi o.
èmi ti lọ ń
ẹ
dira
wo
látàárọ̀ èmi ti lọ ń dira.
Ẹ jẹ́ make sure pé
ẹ
àwọn tó
wo
ẹ sọ fún host àwọn tó máa gbé sórí panel àwọn tó máa ti rẹ́dì pé wọ́n ti múra ogun ni o.
èmi ti lọ dira
president
àtàná mo ti lọ
ṣẹ́rí
dira.
everybody ẹ wà ká jẹ́jẹ́ wíìkì yìí o ẹ wà ká jẹ́jẹ́ o ẹ bá ń wọ wà ká jẹ́jẹ́ ẹ wà ká jẹ́jẹ́ wíìkì yìí o torí ọ̀sẹ̀ tá a máa mú yìí
Àwa comment
ẹ
section
wò
táwọn kan tá máa lọ máa kọ
mo
káàkiri
ní
o.
yé tí olú ẹ
Ẹ
káàárọ̀
má lọ
ẹ wò
fàjọgbọ́n.
ẹ wò.
Well, I'm just happy with your Miss Foolishness. The guy he didn't know what he has done. Me, I know. Lagbaja said he will come back in 5 minutes. So we are waiting for him. But let's just
prof ẹ rí bó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ni ó wá mọ̀ sọ bí ẹni pé òun lòún bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ mọ́ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé gbogbo iṣẹ́ tóun ṣe
yes, you are
investor
right.
wa sọ̀rọ̀.
Ọkọ̀ said voice notes idio.
ó send voice
Ó ti
note
sọ
sí
bẹ̀
wèrè.
pé wọ́n send voice note sóhun. Ó dẹ̀ ti sọ pé wọ́n tún delete
gbogbo iṣẹ́ tóun ṣe lẹ́yìn.
owó dẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n ló ṣiṣẹ́ ìwọ ló béèrè question. Yomi is a very pathological
bí
liar.
ẹni kò béèrè question lọ́wọ́ mu ó tún ní mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ mo tún béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kinní ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó tún sọ fún mi nígbà mo tún béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kinní ìyá máa jẹ orí ẹ̀ olóògùn.
Anybody tó bá lọ́pọlọ tó bá wo tí ò Yomi àná ẹ̀ á mọ̀ pé àbọ̀bọ̀ yóò tiẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀ kò lọ́pọlọ rárá. Ó dẹ̀ ń ṣe láńgbáláńgbá káàkiri. Àṣé kò tiẹ̀ gbọ́. That's what should come out from anybody's mouth tó bá gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe lánàá ẹ̀. Just because you want to regain your relevance, you want to regain there wàá mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe yẹn is pé it's a stupid ohun gòmí irú ẹ̀ láyé. I've never seen that kind of foolishness, but it's just good. It's good anyway. But I just know that. Wọ́n á sọ pé wọ́n lọ ra spirit, wọ́n ra cotton wool, wọ́n ra kìíní pé ṣe panadol pé ṣe yẹn first aid. What is first aid if not spirit, cotton wool? Kí ló wà nínú first aid box? Kí ni nǹkan tó kó sínú first aid box? Cotton wool. And our people they are not medically inclined. Wọn ò ní knowledge nípa medical line. But they bought the basic things. They bought spirit, they bought cotton wool, and they bought panadol. What else do you want? Only kì í ṣe the same way jíjẹ vengeance yẹn sọ pé ṣé paracetamol lè pààyàn ṣé kinní kan lè pààyàn and that one is saying he's a doctor. Imagine all these people that tá à ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń bá communicate pé kinní oga it just doesn't make any sense. Yomi just think because he's not in the country he can do anything, but I know that nemesis will catch up to him. And gbogbo èpè tí gbogbo àdàbí tọ́wọ́n mi tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa bá àwọn àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lé lágbára lọ́ọ̀lọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó ti sọ pé àdàbí pé àwọn ọmọ wọn máa jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ gbogbo wọn ló máa jèrè iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ wọn. Lágbájá, go ahead, sir.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for holding the platform and thanks for your submission. It was very, very brilliant. President Kudumi, ṣé gbogbo àti wọ aṣọ ìjà wá ṣá? Because wíìkì àwọn ológun máa dé o.
Ológun lolúwa.
Wùmí tó lọ drag ológun. That one go come out for Wùmí o pé ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì látijọ́ sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì kan náà. Wọ́n mú ẹ rí ọkọ̀ fẹ́ gbé relevance wá ni o.
Ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì in 26 years ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì. Ó tún sọ in 26 years ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì.
I don't really know her. Oh boy, that dragging go much. Everybody ti gbáradì because oh boy, the dragging go much because yẹn ó máa tan camera fún
mi. Ẹ dira o.
President ẹ dira seriously. Okay, oh, good morning, everybody. How's your weekend? Well, I listened to the entire voice notes yesterday as posted by AIG Candy. Thank you for your efforts. And I had to just listen to it very late yesterday. Um, Yomi is a pathological liar. Why am I saying this? He said he was asking Wumi questions through the person. But the statements of Wumi were not statements of answering Yomi's questions. They were questions of she talking about herself to a man and complaining that why did you have to contact him? Kí ló tẹ́ fi pè é? Ẹ̀wẹ̀ ẹ̀ bá má pè é fílẹ̀ jẹ́ kó ṣe àdàbí pé kíní kan. That was what she was saying, not like, okay, ó sọ pé báyìí, nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ ó béèrè báyìí, nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Yomi was not asking questions. I believe what really transpired, or I think what really transpired was that this man knew Yomi and went to meet Yomi that kí ló dé tó fi ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe ẹ́ kíní kan, ọmọ yóò jẹ̀bi. Yomi now asked a lot of questions and the man related to Wumi pé well pàtí mo bá chat ó sọ báyìí pé ó sọ pé ikú tí ó yẹ kí kinní kan kú ó sọ nǹkan sínú kinní ọkọ ẹ ó sọ̀rọ̀ lórí 3 seconds video ó sọ̀rọ̀ lórí 3 seconds video and Wumi took her time to explain every one of them and said bá ti má bá ṣe kinní kan nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ and Wumi on her own instance was thinking she was talking to a confidant. So I will agree with President pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan ni pé kò ń ṣe pé Yomi sọ pé ó yá ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ báyìí ẹ lọ bèrè. Yomi asked this man pé tó bá sọ pé òun ò jẹ̀bi kinní kan ó ṣàn sọ pé ikú tó so that prompted the response of Wumi. So any psychologist will be able to read through the lines. It wasn't like a back and forth like oh yeah ẹ lọ bí báyìí. No, that was not what happened. She explained herself in full, and it was like she was talking directly to the man, not like Orotimo saw you, go and send it to Yomi. That was not what Wumi was doing. Wumi was just explaining herself, like all those things that this man came to meet her. Yomi ma so báyìí. She was not explaining to the man, not like, oh, this voice note, will go and give it to Yomi. Well, I wouldn't really blame that such a person. It depends on the kind of friendship or the kind of connection this man had with Yomi, and at least èèyàn tó ń bú family mi, I can go and meet a guy ó ṣe ń ṣe báyìí, okay, wọn nǹkan tọmọ yìí gan sọ. Ṣé ọmọ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ ń sìn ṣó dàbí ẹni tó jẹ̀bi ọ̀rọ̀? And immediately he deleted this stuff. But you know the guy now, he wants content, he wants to remain relevant, just as Professor said. He might have, immediately those things were coming up, he was transferring it somewhere else. So that when you delete it, it is already in another place.